Hashtag Gary Larson's rare apology for the Far Side joke about Ishtar. Gary Larson, the creator of The Far Side, is not known for offering apologies about his humor, yet one instance stands out where he did indeed apologize, and it had to do with the infamous box office flop Ishtar. The film, starring Dustin Hoffman and Warren Beatty, was released in 1987 and quickly became synonymous with failure due to its critical and commercial backlash. Despite having Hollywood heavyweights involved and an attempt at reimagining roadshow comedies, the film floundered. In a September 1991 The Far Side comic strip, Larson made a joke at the expense of Ishtar, depicting it as the only movie available at Hell's Video Store. This played into the film's already established reputation as a bad movie in pop culture. However, in a twist, Larson revealed later that he had never actually seen Ishtar when he created the strip. Instead, he had simply adopted the collective perception of the film as a turkey or a flop. Later, when Ishtar finally found its way to the flight screens in front of Larson on an airplane, he was unexpectedly entertained by it. The movie, though far from perfect, had more charm and entertainment value than Larson had initially presumed. This led him to issue a rare public apology in a Far Side collection, where he wrote, "When I drew the above cartoon, I had not actually seen Ishtar. I only knew, or sensed, that it had entered the film industry lexicon as a major turkey. Years later, I saw it on an airplane and was stunned at what was happening to me. I was being entertained. Sure, maybe it's not the greatest film ever made, but my cartoon was way off the mark. There are so many cartoons for which I should probably write an apology, but this is the only one that compels me to do so." This admission of error marked one of the only times Larson expressed regret over one of his Far Side cartoons. It's a funny moment reflecting how, in hindsight, popular opinion can sometimes cause us to jump to conclusions without truly experiencing something for ourselves. The cultural context behind Ishtar's failure and redemption ***. Ishtar's failure wasn't just a joke for Larson. It became a significant part of film lore. Made with A-list talent and directed by Elaine May, the movie's story followed two hapless songwriters, Hoffman and Beatty, involved in a convoluted political intrigue in Morocco. Despite the star power, the film struggled with its production and marketing, and the studio's lack of promotion didn't help its cause. Critics and the public panned the film, labeling it one of the biggest flops in Hollywood history. However, like many famously bad films, Ishtar has gained a kind of cult status over the years. It's now viewed with a bit more nuance, and some critics have even re-examined it fondly, showing that context and cultural changes can sometimes change perceptions about a work. In fact, when Ishtar was finally released on DVD in 2004, the movie was so stigmatized that its American release was skipped entirely, further cementing its unfortunate reputation in pop culture history. The human side of comedy and pop culture misjudgments. What makes Larson's apology especially notable is how it highlights a unique moment of self-awareness and humility in a career defined by irreverence and bold humor. His acknowledgement that public perception often precedes true judgment is both relatable and humorous. Just as fans sometimes get caught up in the viral side of popular culture, Larson himself did the same, but he had the grace to own up to it once he had the chance to experience it firsthand. It's a reminder that, despite his legendary career and often biting humor, Larson shared the same vulnerability and ability to reflect that makes us all human.